So when you arrive in lab this week, you should see a setup that looks quite a bit like this. You'll have, of course, the Arduino board, your breadboard, and then there's an LCD screen, liquid crystal display screen, that's already been attached to your breadboard. You'll notice over here in the top right corner, there's going to be a potentiometer. This is a potentiometer that you can adjust the resistance by turning the knob. It'll already have pre-made connections to power and ground, as well as this orange wire, which is coming over here to pin 3 of the LCD screen. The LCD screen will also have permanent connections made to ground in 3 different places. In my board, those are the brown wires, and it'll have permanent connections to power made in 2 places. On my board, those are the red wires. Now, we only need to attach 8 additional jumper wires to make this fully functional, so I'll go ahead and show you how those connect. Here is, this is the ground connection, so we have to connect the 2 grounds of the 2 boards, ground to ground, and then we have to attach plus 5 volts of the Arduino to plus 5 volts of the breadboard. That's 2 of our wires. Next up, as you can see in figure 1, we need to attach a couple of wires to pins 11 and 12. So I have here a white wire, which is going to attach from here. Whoop, that's not the white wire. The white wire is going to attach from here, as shown in figure 1, I believe, of the lab handout. This is going to attach to pin 11. So I have to tilt this up to see pin 11. There's pin 11. And then pin 12 is going to attach through an orange wire. Of course, the color of the wire doesn't really matter. It's just helping me to keep track of which wire is which. Those 2 wires connect over there on the left. Then you'll see that there are, over here on the right, there are going to be a power and a ground. And then adjacent to that, I'm going to have a green wire. The green wire is going to attach to pin 2. So here I attach that one, 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2, and then next to that's going to be an orange wire, and the orange wire is going to attach to pin 3. So there's orange to pin 3, and then next to that is going to be a white wire. The nice thing is that these are going in the same order on both boards, just actually kind of in reverse order. There's the white wire, and then the yellow wire. Again, the colors are not essential, but it just helps me to make sure that I'm agreeing with the photograph. Okay, and that's literally all the connections that you have to make to get your LCD screen ready to go. I'll go ahead and plug the LCD screen in, and I will upload the code. So the code is uploading right now. And when you get your code to upload, it should probably look quite a bit like mine, which is to say nothing really that impressive until we adjust the contrast, because this knob over here controls the contrast. I can make the message appear or disappear by turning the knob. If I turn it too far, by the way, it washes the message out. So we have to adjust it so you can just see the message. What you can see here is that the code, as we're going to see in the briefing, the code is showing the words "Hello World," and then in addition, it's having a count that shows how many seconds it has been since the Arduino got reset. Here, I'll upload it again, and you can see that as it uploads, it will reset, and then that should reset that counter back down to 0. And so now it's counting up again. So that's your first task. It shouldn't take very long. You only have to attach 8 wires, just as I did. And then after you've done that, your next task is to do something more interesting. To use this LCD screen to do something interesting and new, perhaps interfacing it to other devices. If you want switches or buttons or anything like that, you can ask your professor or the teaching assistant. Will give you what you need to be able to make this do something more interesting than just show the words "Hello World."